Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, welcome to another Friday live in the lounge with me, Paul.
Me, Jason.
Together,
Those vegan guys.
For those of you that don't know, we do one live a week: Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Saturday, Friday, Sunday, in that order. So next week will be Sunday, 3 p.m. in the kitchen cooking something. Week after will be Saturday in the kitchen, 8:30. Mukbang, having our dinner with our friends, and then the week after, Friday again, 9 p.m. in the lounge, chill and a chat. So I hope you're all well. Ashley's just got in from work. Bless you for being here.
Yeah. Put your feet up if you're able to. Relax. It's a chilled one in the lounge. There's no criteria. There's no expectation. It's just a nice chilled one tonight. Do you know what I mean? Welcome one and all. Welcome one and all. I'm going to do what I often do. I'm just going to give a very quick shout out just to a few of yous. Not all of yous, just a few of yous that were here bright and early. So a quick shout out to Mackie55, Liliana, Pink Bubble, Ooch123 Iffy, Angela, Bruno, David, Adam. Did I say Flanny?
No.
Flanny, Sid, and Floating in Cornish Skies. There we go. Shout outs to you lovely folk and everyone else that's here this evening. Yeah, not a huge amount going on.
I'm just going to address it because it'll stay in the chat anyway. Hi Taz, never read you before. Welcome to the channel. Somebody said it to you before, but you posted a comment saying that you tried going vegan once and your doctor told you to eat meat. If a doctor tells you that, they've actually broken a medical law there, because doctors are not nutritionally trained, and no doctor should ever tell you to eat meat, just for the record. But welcome to the channel.
There you go. Clues in the name: general practitioner, GP. Yes.
So we've had a funny old week. Jason was booked in the studio on Monday, as you all know from.
If you was on the live last Saturday.
Yeah, if you were on the live last Saturday. Go on, tell them what happened.
So, in a nutshell, about an hour before I was about to set off to go to the studio on Monday, I got a text off the sound engineer, the guy, Chris, lovely chap, and they'd had a power cut. So, basically, cut a long story short, my studio session got postponed. It's rebooked in for later this month. But it just means, unfortunately, this evening, I haven't really got anything new in terms of the two songs that I mentioned to be able to share with you. Because Paul had a great idea on the Saturday Live that we'd be able to maybe do an exclusive share of one of the new songs. But alas, it was not to be. So those will still be coming before the end of February, as I promised. It just means that, unfortunately, I can't share with you tonight. If some of you were looking forward to a bit of music this evening, I'm more than happy in a short while to bust out the guitar and just have a couple of minutes, play you something for anybody in the chat who feels like they need a bit of relaxing music to calm them, to relax them, all that stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments anyway. That's the update on the music front.
It is indeed.
Ah, bless you, Taz. Thanks for sharing that.
Indeed. Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Loss is
it's horrible, isn't it?
It's horrible.
Ah, Blix, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing okay.
So yeah, it's been a funny old week. My lovely mother has developed a new. She's going through phases at the moment. Sometimes they're short-lived, sometimes they're not. She's going through a phase of wanting to come up here a few nights a week and just sit with us for half an hour. It's not like I've not already seen her all day.
Yeah, multiple times. Yeah.
but she likes to come up and have a hot chocolate. So, and I'm always expecting her to phone. So if I seem a little bit distracted, it'll be that.
Yes. Yeah, got a lot on your mind, haven't you? Yeah, on the a similar vein in terms of family. I was seeing Dad Brom over the weekend, no doubt, but I had a quick catch up with him earlier on. He's been out to my auntie and uncle's today because it's my auntie's birthday. So he's been over there for something to eat. He's had a right good time. And there was something else as well I was going to mention. It's just gone out of my head. Something to do with Dad. If it comes back to me, I'll update you. But yeah, he's doing all right. Dad Brom's doing all right, because I know quite a few of you ask, and obviously you've seen him in the occasional vlog. The most recent one being at the Globe.
Yeah,
in Glossop.
I'm going to mention this because it's been brought up. Taz says, have you seen the new show bar opening in Ashton? Well, yes, Taz. Blues Cabaret Bar, Cabaret and Karaoke Bar.
Yes.
Did you know that they've stolen the name from an old venue that was famous for about 30-40 years in Ashton, and then closed down? And without any consultation to the previous owner of that bar, they've just taken the name, hoping, I suppose, that they'll get it's a bit rude. I think they could have chosen any name. They didn't have to choose the name Blues.
They didn't,
because it has zero association with what was Blues in Ashton. I just think that's a bit rude.
Yeah, I mean, the only similarity is that it's an LGBTQIA venue.
Yeah.
For anyone who isn't aware, by the way, because of course we do appreciate that we've got people watching from all over the place.
All over the world.
Ashton is a few miles away from where we live.
And it used to have a very famous bar, very inclusive bar. T-girls, T-boys, gay girls, gay boys, theirs, thems.
Yeah.
Everybody was welcome. And I used to work there behind the bar.
You did for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, quite a few years.
Yeah.
And doing bar shows and everything. It's a great place, but this new place has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Yeah. Thanks for the kind words for Joan.
Nice one, CJJC. Have you tried one of the Jaffa cookies yet from Lidl? It's funny because we are not massive chocolate orange lovers.
We're not, are we?
At all, but them.
The Jaffa cookies are top notch.
It's because the texture of a cookie, exactly the same flavour as a Jaffa cake.
And generous with the chocolate chips as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Angela. Hi, Alan, thanks for being here. Yeah, Taz says never knew that. Yeah, it's a little bit, I mean, again, I don't think from a legal standpoint, I don't think that there's anything.
Oh, they've not broken any
laws. It's
just when a bar has been established for such a long time. Oh, Taz, I used to work at Cruise 101 as well. I'll tell you exactly what years. 2005 and 2006.
There you go.
I worked behind the bar upstairs. I was occasionally downstairs, but mostly upstairs.
David, I'll address this once and once only. It says the name on the packet. It says the name on the packet, and I'll say no more.
Yeah, so if you have an issue, David, before you get blocked for being a moron, write to Sheldon's and tell them that you, some fella that lives somewhere, does not agree with what they are calling their decades-old product, and see what they say.
It's good advice. Follow up, CJJC says, not just tried them, got 2 packets and ate one by myself.
CJJC.
I don't blame you. You get no judgment from me. You get no judgment at all.
He's got a partner.
You get judgment if you call muffins baps and bams and cobs.
Did you not share one with the love of your life? It's a bit rude, that.
Well, got 2 packets and ate one by myself.
Well,
So
I know.
there's another packet.
I know, but if I'd bought 2,
yeah, and I ate, and you ate a full packet. You just
sat and ate a full packet.
Yeah.
Aside of me, I'd be like, well, firstly, you don't get any of the packets in the cupboard now. That's all mine, and I'll make it last. And secondly, how rude.
Rude.
How rude of you.
It's rude. It's a bit rude. But you know what? Everybody has got different dynamics within their relationship, and that's just fine. Do you know what I mean? That's just fine.
Yeah, we're just joined at the hip when it comes to consumption.
Yeah. And we're sharers as well. We do share, don't we?
We do, very much so.
Yeah. Oh, pink bubble. That's the eternal question, isn't it? I would lean more in the direction of cake. Is a Jaffa cake a cake or a biscuit? I feel like it's a cake. It's a tiny, tiny little cakey. Little cakey. You're welcome, CJJC. It's the people, I feel sorry for the people who, and we've said this before on our shopping vlogs, I feel sorry for the people who are victims of the postcode lottery that watch our shopping vlogs and then with haste often go to their local branch of whatever supermarket we're at and are often disappointed because of said postcode lottery. I feel sorry for you folk. And as we've said before, we are quite lucky in our neck of the woods. We don't take it for granted.
No.
What's that? Finn Rothery discovered the Saint Pierre pain au chocolat today. Might have eaten a whole packet. Yeah, they're good. They're good, aren't they?
We often have the croissants at weekend, don't we?
Yeah.
But we're on crumpets at the moment. We change it up mostly. Breakfasts at weekend are one of those croissants because we have blueberries with it. So, like the pain au chocolat, it's a bit too much of a sweet overload with blueberries. So we just have a toasted croissant with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, and blackcurrant jam because blackcurrants are meant to be a really good fruit for you, and blueberries. But right now it is crumpets.
It's the sourdough crumpets from Aldi, which are, I can say confidently, better than the sourdough crumpets from Sainsbury's.
And the sourdough from Sainsbury's are the taste the difference ones.
Yeah, well, the Aldi ones are better, in my humble opinion. They are better. We've had them back to back last 2 weekends, haven't we?
Yeah.
Last weekend we had the Sainsbury's. This is what you're here for. You're here for these riveting revelations about sourdough crumpets, aren't you? But I can say confidently, weekends back to back. Last weekend we had the sourdough from Sainsbury's. Taste the difference. This weekend we're on the sourdough from Aldi, and they are better.
Blix, the size of a packet of what?
Oh.
If you're talking about the cookies, the Jaffa cookies, they're 8 cookies. If you're talking about the croissants, they're 6.
Are the Jaffa cookies 8?
8.
You get 8 in a packet?
Yeah.
I didn't even realise.
Yeah.
It was that many.
8.
Rebel Vegan, indeed it is. It really is. And if you think it's bad over here for a postcode lottery, feel even more sorry for the poor people in other parts of Europe and in America that watch our shopping vlogs. And they're just sat weeping. The vegans in America, they're sat weeping at the choice that we have here in the UK.
Adam's saying his nearest Tesco stopped selling all plant-based cheese, yogurt, creams, etc. about 9 months ago. Hasn't Stuart said they've struggled in Liverpool?
Yeah.
In Tesco's.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the smaller Tesco's that are just giving up on it.
Maybe. That's a shame, though, Adam.
It is a shame.
That's a real shame. Oh, just scroll up a tiny little bit. There we go. Harv and Anna.
Just on the way, just back from Beck Hall. Did you have a nice stay? We love it there. We love it. We love the rooms, the location, the walks, the food, the staff, the fact that you can hear the stream.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I think the clue's in the fact that in capitals it says, "Oh my word, how good is the food?" So yeah, it's just great. It's a great place. Like Paul said, the staff are amazing. The food is incredible. And we've said it before, the first time we went, we were like, wow, they've set the bar really high here and they've maintained it.
Rose is right here. Don't care about the names attached to bread products. Just goes with what it says on the packet. There you go. So if we bought a packet of cobs, I would say,
this is a cob.
Will it cob?
Will it cob?
If I was making a sandwich.
Yeah, that's it exactly. Yes, we agree, Rosie, we agree.
A cob to me, though, I have to say, is what I would associate, and some people call this a bread roll. I would associate a cob with what you have with soup. Really, really crusty on the outside and really soft and fluffy on the inside, and quite round.
Yeah. Tracy says, always keep, going back to what I was saying before about our American friends, always keep an eye out in the Wegmans we go to in their international section to see if they have the Jaffa cakes. No luck yet. Fingers crossed for you, Tracy. Fingers crossed, because they are spectacular.
I wish they'd make original Jaffa cakes vegan. They could so easily do it. Just change the gelatin, if it's even got gelatin in it.
I nearly said something then. It's Jammy Dodgers that are accidentally vegan, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not Jaffa cakes.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right, actually. I think it'd be really easy for them to
do them with dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, dark chocolate Jaffa cakes. You what? Maybe the jellies, not gelatine, because I remember eating them as a vegetarian and them being marked suitable for vegetarians.
Right.
Jaffa cakes.
Okay.
So unless they've changed.
Dorcas. Nice. Dorcas is in agreement. The sourdough crumpets from Aldi are the bestest. One thing Nigel loves at the moment with Marmite, of course. Nice.
And butter or just Marmite, Dorcas?
Oh, well done, Elaine. Shout out to you for making your own crumpets, your own sourdough crumpets. I've seen them making crumpets on a cooking show a long time ago, and it didn't look particularly easy. And I think it is important to get your batter right, because you've got to get those bubbles, you've got to get those air pockets.
It's got to ferment a little bit, so you get bubbles in it, hasn't it? I think.
Sourdough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Adam, cheers for sharing. I haven't seen that, mate. Saw Captain Kirk doing a Super Bowl advert or something. 94 years old, couldn't believe it. You know what? William Shatner, the Shat, he's been, he's
the Shat now.
He gets a bit of hate from people, and he is quite a controversial guy in some respects, but he's been very, very outspoken since his trip to space with Jeffy B, Amazon, Mr. Amazon. He's been quite outspoken about things since he came back, and I think people were expecting him to kind of gush about the joy of the experience of going into space and seeing planet Earth, considering his background and what he's famous for. But he was actually quite the opposite. So if you've never seen anything of William Shatner talking about his trip into space, I would recommend having a little Google or whatever, have a look. It's quite interesting, his perspective on things and his perspective on us as a species and the planet Earth. That's true, Adam. That is true. But wouldn't it be nice if, actually, let me just highlight that. Vegan options, yes. Americans have got a lot more to worry about, but wouldn't it be nice if they had some really nice vegan food to bolster them whilst they're going through this absolute shite show?
Speaking of America, because it would be rude not to, especially with the new drop of the Epstein files, the ones that mention a certain president, not only are aping, but threatening death upon children.
Be careful what you say when we're on doing a live stream in terms of the more specifically the words you use. Like that last sentence you used. I'm very, because we watch YouTube, I'm very aware that people are being very careful about the language they use on, on
well,
YouTube.
that's why I'm saying it's all alleged, but it's in the Epstein files. And is it just today or yesterday? A third of the Washington Post's staff have been axed. It was obviously bought by Bezos not so long ago. It's crazy what's going on in America at the moment. Crazy.
Ah, Kate, that's awesome. Nice to read you. Hey guys, good to see you both. Finally getting into some wedding planning and hunting for vegan caterers. All suggestions welcome.
Oh, nice one.
That's cool. I've got to...
Where are you based, Kate? Like general area?
Yeah.
Because Tea Time Collective.
I was going to say exactly the same thing. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Tea Time Collective, we would highly recommend checking out. They are so good.
And she's kind of wedding related in our heads, because after we got married, after we got civilly partnered in 2009, in 2014, 5 years later, Gordon Brown made it so that gay people could actually get married, have a certificate of marriage, and anyone that had a civil partnership could change that document into a marriage document. So we did, and on the day we did, we went and had our first meal.
We did
at Tea Time Collective, and it was lovely. So it's kind of weddingy.
Kate is in Preston.
Oh yeah, Tea Time Collective.
Definitely worth checking out.
Definitely worth, even if it's just for the sweet things.
Very, very well established and consistently great baking.
And I think she does wedding cakes as well.
I think all types of cakes. Yeah.
But she also does savoury stuff. She's fabulous.
Yeah. But any other recommendations in the comments, obviously appreciated. As Kate said, Ashley said, pretty sure Wholesome Junkies do weddings. So that's cool. That'll be worth checking out. Wholesome Junkies are amazing. I guess it just depends what you're looking for as well for your wedding. You know, what kind of food you're looking for, what kind of wedding cake you're looking for, if indeed you were going down that route and being quite traditional. When we got married, our wedding cake was a donut pyramid, wasn't it?
Yes, but we weren't vegan at the time.
No, we weren't, were we?
We were vegetarian.
We were vegetarian, yeah.
Tracy, yes. Well, I haven't seen the video that Trump shared on Truth Social with Michelle and Barack Obama with ape bodies, but I've seen a still from it. I don't want to see AI nonsense, and I certainly don't want to see outright blatant disgusting racism from a leader of the free world.
Yeah. Yes.
Every day I think to myself, he can't get any lower. And then he does.
So no apology needed, and thanks for sharing. Hey guys, sorry I'm late here. On the final series of Stranger Things, only meant to be watching 1 episode tonight and ended up watching 3. Oh, yeah. It's how it gets you. It gets you. Yeah. Such a great final series. Oh, that's cool, Taz. Thanks for sharing that. Nice one. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes. Not carry on scrolling down though.
You can carry on now. I just.
Yes, Monica. Yes. Donut pyramid. I shall highlight that, Angela, because it's very similar to how we feel. It's pretty horrible, really. And it wears us down. So I can't even begin to imagine what it's like for people, you know, living with it every single day on their doorsteps near enough. Like it's exhausting. But dare I say it, this may sound slightly conspiratorial. I think it's designed to be. I think it's designed to be exhausting for us, particularly us empaths in the world, and people who are, you know, quite sensitive. It hits really hard. It does. Just reading you, folks. Just reading you. Absolutely, Alex. Yeah. Love is love.
There, I just wanted to get the.
Oh, well done, babes, for finding that so quickly. I wonder what you was doing. So for anyone that's interested, particularly the Blix, hope you can see that okay. It looks all right. Yeah, you might even be able to get a bit closer, babes.
So that was our wedding cake. Don't forget we were vegetarian at the time. They're pretty much all Dunkin' Donuts.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme, because our friend worked there, and cupcakes. But the best thing, of course, was
oh yeah,
the model that our friend painted to go on top. Just bought a generic one off eBay, and if you have ever seen a wedding picture, that's our suits. That's them.
That was the
and that was on top of the cake.
That was quite special, wasn't it? That the topper.
There you go.
Oh, isn't it nice? Cute. Oh, Tracy, yeah. It's tragic, isn't it? It really is. Yeah. I think that's the hardest part of it all. I mean, and I don't want to dwell on it too much because we try and keep things fairly light-hearted, but we also live in the real world.
Yeah.
We have to acknowledge the real world. And I think that's the hardest thing of all, isn't it? It's like when the people who you're reasonably close to, your friends, your family, even your neighbours, that are just like, sorry, I did click to, yeah, it's being a bit slow.
Yeah.
It's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it, when you just expect better from people, and unfortunately and sadly, often's the case that you don't get it.
Is that true, John?
Nice one, John.
A chain of vegan bakeries?
We are very lucky in Surrey to have a vegan bakery chain called Coughlan's. They do all the usual baked pastries and cakes, but basically all happen to be vegan.
That's amazing.
Nice one, John. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, just watch.
Yeah.
Our mouse is being a bit funny.
Angela, we both shed a few tears. I actually shed a few more tears in the season finale of Stranger Things than I actually thought I was going to. There was a couple of points where it really got me. Yeah, we've talked about it before on previous lives a couple of weeks ago. You know, we didn't understand all the hate with the last couple of episodes, but I think it's just down to the fact that, you know, we've had a show for 10 years and it's people's way of coping with the fact that it's no longer here.
Let's just address Rainbow.
Oh, okay.
A lot of donuts on our cake. How long did it take to finish it? We didn't even get one.
Yeah.
We literally, because it was a Perspex cake tower that I bought from eBay. Most of my wedding was off eBay, everything except the buffet.
It was an eBay wedding.
Suits, rings,
classy,
pocket watches, belts, shoes, everything. Cake stand, favours.
We looked the shiz though.
Yeah, we didn't get a bleeding sniff.
No, and if I'm not mistaken, the donuts that were on this Perspex stand to create the pyramid, we actually had some spares. So as donuts were being taken, a few more went on to replace them.
But by the end of the night, there was nothing.
No. But it wasn't that big.
Luckily, our friends had paid for us to stay in a lovely hotel in Manchester, hadn't they, on our wedding night?
It was Ashton.
So I know but it was just nice.
Yeah.
We could have gone in the spa the next day, but it was nice to be in a hotel room with a bottle of champers and some rose petals on the bed, and to be able to get up and have breakfast cooked for us, and you know.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in our suits, smoking a fag, we smoked fags back in the day, sat on the fence as you drove into the hotel, just smoking a fag, going, hey, bleeding hell, we're married. Yeah, look at us, we're married.
Yeah.
And then we were that busy talking about booking Centre Parks when we got home the next day. We got married on the Friday, we went to Centre Parks on the Monday. We did Monday to Friday at Centre Parks.
Oh, it was so nice, wasn't it? Yeah. Unexpectedly so. For an unexpectedly beautiful honeymoon at Centre Parks.
Yeah, it was a gorgeous place.
You wouldn't think to do Centre Parks for a honeymoon, or at least I feel confident in saying most people wouldn't think, oh, Centre Parks, that'll be perfect for the honeymoon. But we had such a lovely time. We genuinely did. It was beautiful. Yeah, wouldn't change it for the world. Genuinely wouldn't change it. And scroll to the bottom. Yes, cool.
Yes, if anyone's connected with me on Facebook, I do have an album, Our Special Day. It's called Full Album of our wedding pictures, because there's some great pictures in there.
Yeah, I think the prices have gone up astronomically, Adam. I don't know about what you've said there, but I know it's expensive.
When we went, I believe it was something like £799 for a two-person, one-bedroom apartment, a basket of food. We got a welcome basket of food.
Yeah, we did.
And we also had vouchers for two of the restaurants on site.
Yeah,
included, and we had spa tickets.
Yeah.
Because we went to the spa on our first night,
Oh,
which was stunning.
yeah.
Outside in a heated pool with a light, cold rain falling on you. Honey, oh honey, ain't nothing like it.
I want to just follow up with Kate, who, and I completely understand this, Kate, on both points. You've got my mind racing now on what sweet treats to choose. Such a great opportunity to show my family of no other vegans that I don't live off grass and twigs. Yes.
Well, every cake we've ever had from Tea Time Collective, and every dessert we've ever had from Wholesome Junkies has been fab. You've been to Wholesome Junkies, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've bought off Tea Time Collective because they're always at the
Northern Greek Vegan Festival.
Yeah, the Northern. Oh, there's one next week, by the way.
Stockport, yeah. Oh, Rosie, yeah. Rosie says, with regards to Centre Parks, we loved it there when my kids were little, had a great week. I think, to be honest with you, you know, I remember when we went, we were a little bit like...
Bike hire. That's
bike hire.
also included bike
hire. Yeah. I think we were we were slightly worried in the back of our minds that Centre Park is like a family place, and it was just us two newlyweds walking around having a good time.
Yeah.
But not for a single second at any point did we feel uncomfortable, worried, concerned.
I forgot one more thing that was in our package deal.
What?
4-day tickets. Because Deb, Gary, and Shelley came.
Yeah, so we could have guests visit us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I remember breaking my bike on like the first day and had to take it back and get another one. But other than that, it was fantastic, you know. Right, let's have a little scroll up for a second.
Excuse me. So we've been really enjoying Starfleet Academy, the new series. It's a bit of a younger vibe because it's a different setting, it's a different thing. But thus far, I think episode 2 was my weak spot where I was like,
yeah.
But then 3, 4, and 5 have just been brilliant.
Yeah. But I think it was also because the first episode was so good.
Yeah.
That the second episode did feel like it had just dipped down slightly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's brilliant. It's really good. It's really good. And I think there is quite a lot of people within the Trek community that have been quite pleasantly surprised that they're actually enjoying it more than they thought they would. Because it is made for the next generation. It's not necessarily made for the 40, 50, 60 plus people who have been into Star Trek for many years. It's, you know, but it's legitimately good. Yeah, really good. Whilst we're on the subject of media consumption as well, we often talk about it. We watched the season 2 finale of Fallout last night. Really enjoyed that. And last night we also started watching the 3-part Take That documentary on that there Netflix.
And we're also watching Physical Asia.
Oh yes.
We've watched Physical 100. The first 2 seasons of that. It was great. This is different because that was all individuals. This is teams. And it's just like sporting people from across Asia, but also including Australia and Turkey.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's quite a bit of love for Academy, Starfleet Academy. Chris says, really enjoying Academy, great characters. And Tracy, yes. Is that Fallout? I'm guessing. It's got to be, hasn't it? Will, yeah, we've been enjoying Starfleet 2. Put the latest on last night and fell asleep, but looks like a good one with Sam. Yeah, you guys must just be shattered. Do you know what I mean? It must be shattered. It's, yeah, definitely worth watching, rewatching it if you fell asleep because it's really good. Like, really good.
We'll end up watching the full season again,
without a doubt,
in a couple of months' time, won't we? Before the because it'll be about a year.
Yeah, give or take. We will definitely end up watching it again, won't we? David, it's not controversial. It's not controversial. I'm going to say something controversial. I've never seen Star Trek. Is it the same as Star Wars? No, is the simple answer. No, it's not. It's not really like Star Wars at all, other than it's predominantly set in space. That's the...
Yeah, very different indeed. Star Trek is all about exploring new planets, making new connections, and trying to build a federation of planets where everyone lives in peace. Star Wars is in the title. my opinion.
Tracy, we wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, Sam is epic. And I think we both we already loved her, but even more so now. It was great for there to be an episode kind of dedicated to Sam with episode 5. It was very, very cool. And no major spoilers, but also, you know, reconnecting with DS9 and the whole Cisco story and Jake and all that stuff. Brilliant. Really, really good. Oh, it just jumped. Ah, yeah, we've still not watched. We've watched 28 Years Later, haven't we? We've not watched Bone Temple, the second one, have we yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Kate, yes, loved the Orville, loved it, and loved Seth MacFarlane really for the most part. The Orville was brilliant, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think Robert Picardo, who plays the Doctor in Voyager and the Doctor in Starfleet Academy, had a guest appearance in the Orville. I can't remember what season it was. It might have been the last season.
Seth MacFarlane was in either The Next Generation or Voyager, one episode.
Yeah, was it? Yeah,
I think it was Voyager.
Yeah,
we saw him and we were like, Seth MacFarlane.
Mm-hmm. Minty. I don't necessarily know if I agree with that, but I'll highlight it. If you want to start Trek, go chronologically, starting with Enterprise. Now, logically, from the Vulcan perspective, yes, that does make sense. But I think some people would have a hard time stepping into the Star Trek world, starting with Archer and Star Trek Enterprise. I think some people might struggle with it, but I do take your point. I do.
See, I think people should start with the movies.
Oh,
the original Star Trek cast movies.
That's a nice.
If not with the series,
yeah,
start with the movies.
That's a nice way to do it, isn't it? Yeah.
That's how they got me.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I fell in love with the Star Trek movies. Then I was on TNG. Then I was on Voyager. We've watched everything. Star Trek, Picard, DS9, Discovery, Lower Decks, Prodigy.
We love them all.
Watched them all.
We've watched them all. We love them all. And also linked with what Tracy's just put, which I think is important to mention. Bo loved the connection to DS9 as his favourite Star Trek series. I know, controversial opinion, but we like what we like. We are so much more appreciative of DS9 now, having watched it last year.
Yeah.
Pretty much all.
It's one of the best theme tunes, and definitely one of the very best final episodes. I said that when it was the final episode. I was like, that is a final episode.
That was a brilliant final episode. Yeah. And the fact that they're on a space station and it's not a ship exploring space, they did sterling work. It was a brilliant series. Yeah, really, really good. The season 1, there's some rough stuff in there. They were finding their feet. Some of the characters needed some development. Even some of the acting, dare I say, is a little bit dodgy at times. But by the end of season 1, they firmly established the characters. They're really in the groove. And from that point onwards, it's brilliant. And that's not all of the actors and all of the characters. It's just maybe 2 or 3 that are maybe took them a little bit longer to get into the groove with DS9. But to be honest, it was very similar with The Next Generation as well. Patrick Stewart playing Picard, he kind of mellowed slightly towards the end of season 1 going into season 2. I do feel like I've just been talking like a full-on Trekkie for like the last 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop now. That's it.
Are you going to play something?
I'll have a couple of minutes.
I'll shift.
I finished this.
I'll shift and you sing a song.
I'm not even going to sing. I'm just going to play my guitar for a couple of minutes for you.
Play your guitar then.
I am.
Pass it, yeah. Do you want your prong?
No. Don't need that. My capo. For anybody, by the way, who hasn't seen this guitar before, this is a Fender Hellcat. and it's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful. The inlay, mother of pearl, that all guitars, or most guitars have, I should say, are cats and skulls, which seems quite appropriate for me. So yeah, I'll just play a little bit of guitar for a couple of minutes. Just a nice, relaxing little piece, because I had listened back to the last Friday when I sung and played, and I did sound like I was singing under the water, and I'm not happy about that. So let's hope that the guitar on its own just sounds okay, you know. You're absolutely right, Will. You're absolutely right. Call to arms. Yeah, not performed that one for quite a while. So what I need to do really is there's probably 4 or 5 songs that are newer songs that I kind of need to practice and kind of add into my circulation of songs, rather than just going back to the songs that I've played and I know like the back of my hand. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, thank you, you lovely lot. I didn't see everything because I was playing, so I'll just need to scroll back up a little bit. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Will.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, Taz. Bless you. Bless yous all. Oh, cheers, Adam. Cheers. Thank you for the lovely words as well, Linda, Da Vinci, Rebel, Flanny, Dorcas, all of yous. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm not going to bring the moment down, but I do want to show you, because it appeared a couple of hours. This is what we get on our social media for you people in America. This is one of our newspapers over here, The Guardian, and they're sharing this at the moment. Trump says he'll free funds for New York if Penn Station is renamed after him. Somebody in America better do something.
It doesn't make any sense.
I can't believe his family aren't like saying something's wrong.
This is why I don't talk about it, because it gets me so upset and it gets me so angry, because I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me that everyone's just like, oh yeah, that's fine, that's normal, that's what presidents do, that's completely normal behavior. That's why I don't talk about it. It absolutely infuriates me.
Yeah.
Infuriates me. And I'm, to be honest, while we're on the subject, because you've got me riled a little bit now, we've not got it any better over here, really. Keir Starmer's an absolute muppet. He's a muppet. And we've had consecutive governments back to back that have destroyed our mental health services in this country, destroyed the NHS, underfunded all the important stuff that needed to be funded. We've got no youth clubs anymore properly in towns across the country. Brexit. And we wonder why in the UK we're living with a mental health crisis.
However, because Mandelson has resigned from his place in the House of Lords, and now everyone's eyes are on Keir Starmer saying, why did you trust him and why was he working for you? And poor Jeremy Corbyn, who was demonised by this country, particularly Laura Kuenssberg, made a point of saying in Parliament the other day, can I just say, when I was leader of the Labour Party, he never worked for me. I don't like the man. I don't trust the man. And I want to make that very, very clear. And I was like, go on, Jeremy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to harp on like a stuck record, but like Rosie says, totally agree, Jason, it's a broken system and difficult to know what to do. I had lost a lot of hope, most hope in politics in general. I stood as a Green party. I stood for the Green Party a couple of years ago, and I really hoped that things would change. Zach has slightly reignited a little bit of hope in me that things can still change in this country. But if I'm perfectly honest with you, and I know this sounds a bit defeatist, I think the vast amount of money that is now involved in politics in this country, and we've literally just taken the instruction book from American politics and we've adopted it into British politics. The disgusting amount
Farage is trying to.
It's already happened. It happened before Farage.
I know, but
the donors.
If he gets in.
Yeah, but the donors involved in politics is what warps politics.
Hello.
It warps it over in America and it warps it over here. It's not a fair contest when you've got financial donations going to parties and then for those parties using those donations to manipulate the public and manipulate social media. I'll say no more. It's not a fair system. It's not a fair fight. And it hasn't been for a long time.
Oh, excuse me, I'm very sorry. We had our Chinese fake away meal for dinner tonight. We're supposed to have soup and chips. Thankfully, when I made the soup 2 days ago, I froze a portion straight away. So we've still got a portion and made sure Mum had a portion last night for her tea. But it's been sat in the kitchen just in a pan. I should have put it in the fridge. And I opened the pan today because we were going to have soup and chips. And I was like, nope. Yeah.
Just going to highlight that, Adam.
Should have fridged it.
Because I totally agree. Yeah, well, you live and learn.
It's a warm house.
You've had a lot on your mind of late,
Yeah.
haven't you? You know, and for one relatively small little thing to slip by the wayside, it's not the end of the world, is it, by any means? Like you said, John got some. We've got some in the freezer. It was only a little bit that went to waste. Yeah, thanks for that input, Adam. And you're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. Fingers crossed.
I don't think so, Taz.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We can only hope. We can hope, and we can keep sharing the positivity. And I don't think there's much more we can do really at this stage in the game. I think we've just got to keep sharing, helping if you can help. Do you know what I mean? If you can get out there and actually help, then great. If you've got the physical and or mental fortitude to get stuck in and get involved, then then great, do that. If you can share stuff on social media, then do that, because it counteracts all the bots, because there's a whole lot of bots.
Can't do anything because you're too broken. Look for the helpers. Look for the good stuff. Go and listen to Lady Gaga singing "Won't You Be My Neighbour."
Yes.
On YouTube. The Mr. Rogers song.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh God, she did a good job of it.
Shall we have a tiny spot more wine?
Tiny spot more wine, and then we'll get off and carry on with us.
Yes. Has anybody got any questions? Anything you'd like to bring up? Anything you'd just like to share whilst we're having a last little drink and wrapping things up?
And then we're going to watch another episode. Oh no, we're not going to watch another episode of Discovery, are we? Because we're already on season 5.
Although we did say we'd watch Lower Decks again after we finished watching.
We did.
That, so we're never going to be without Star Trek, are we?
No.
I'm just going to scroll back up a second. Thank you, Adam. We've not even mentioned it once this evening, so I appreciate the heads up and the reminder. Thank you, dude. Yeah, thumbs up on the live, always appreciated. And I think, you know what, if I'm honest with you, aside from the kind of wholesome content that is generally on the channel, I think it's quite healthy. I think, kind of blowing our own trumpets for a minute, our live streams, particularly our Friday lives in the lounge, they're quite diverse in terms of the chat and the topics and the things that we talk about. I think it's quite healthy. And I'm pretty sure that it's a safe and comfortable space for people to be. It would be lovely if other people discovered it. I love how she was just totally accepting of that.
Well, she don't mind being picked up as long as you're not doing anything. Hey,
anyone that's new to the channel, that's our fur child Isis, named after the Egyptian goddess. Ah, Liz, thank you for your kind words, and thank you for being here. We are actually going to be wrapping up fairly soon. But we've just poured ourselves a little bit more wine, and we'll probably have another few minutes with you all. Oh, well, that's an easy-ish one to answer, Taz. So Taz says, what's the best meal you both have done for each other? Well, I don't cook, Taz. So, you know, anybody who's been around the channel a while will know I don't cook. And I would say Paul has cooked many a fine meal for me and us, but my current favourite is noodle soup. It's fit, as they used to say back in the day. I should just highlight that, Alan, and I appreciate your sentiment, good sir. Yes, indeed. Oh, that's nice. Hope you do, Rebel Vegan, and I hope it's a good one. Might go to Unity Diner this weekend for some amazing grub. Why not? Why not? If we're able to, we all deserve a little treat. It doesn't have to even be a big treat. It can be a little treat. We're all deserving. Oh, nice one, John. I shall highlight that as well. Going to watch the new Rachel McAdams horror movie, Send Help, tomorrow at the cinema.
Oh, I've seen the trailer. Have you seen the trailer?
I don't think so.
You have. It's where the boss is horrible to the girl.
Ah.
And they have a plane
crash. Yes.
She says, we're not in the office now.
It actually looks quite good. From the trailer, it looks quite good. I like it. I like that. I like that whole kind of redemption thing, revenge, redemption, you know, powerful female lead who's been subdued and then kind of comes into her own and then goes on a, you know, a bender.
Took you a while then, didn't you? Took a while then, didn't it?
Nice. Let me do this. There we go. You can see her a bit better now. You can see her in all her splendor and finery.
This is where she often is. She's not upstairs. You get her.
Oh, shout out to Sylvester. Adam says hello from Poppy. Hello, and hello to Poppy.
Hi, Poppy.
Ah, nice one, Alan. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I do also appreciate, you know, we recommend things and we're pretty confident in our recommendations. We are, and I will often stand by my recommendations. You know, if somebody came back to me and was like, Jason, you recommended this thing, it was rubbish. I'd say, why do you think it was rubbish? Let's have a chat about that.
I'd say, you're rubbish.
He would say that. You know why you'd say that?
Though we're on phone.
You'd say that because you're a baby.
We pass me my wine, please.
Certainly.
Can't give a baby.
You can't give a baby booze. Alan says, have watched Fallout, which I only learnt about through a previous live. Great series, so thanks for mentioning it. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Alan. I rate it. I said weeks ago.
Oh, there was a stunning bit one there in the last episode that was so from the game.
Oh,
it was like the bats.
It was even better than that. Can I be honest with you? This won't make sense to a lot of yous, but just bear with me for 30 seconds. When it did that, and the bullet fired, and then it showed you who'd fired the gun, you know what it made me think?
What?
That's me. That's the game player. That's the person playing the game. Yeah. It's so good. But I stand by what I said a few weeks ago. I think you can watch the Fallout series having not played the games and still enjoy it.
Yes.
I think you can.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely, definitely.
Oh, Flanny, that warms my heart in a strange kind of way.
Can you read it to me?
Flanny says, you two have increased our heat tolerance in food. We had to add a couple more chilies to our Spanish chickpea and potato stew the other day.
Nice.
I love that. That's great. And well done. Bravo.
I need to make another one of them. So, remember that the second week of the new year when I did loads of whole food, plant-based food, and I was proper like, Paul, please remember how much you've enjoyed all these things and make them again.
Mm-hmm.
And there's loads more up here as well. Other ones that I need to get back into that, because I will be honest, after our Chinese tonight,
yeah,
I felt really like.
I think that was more different. Quantity, though. You said about the paratha, didn't we?
I still feel it now.
Oh, okay. I don't.
I don't feel. This is the thing. I don't feel bad. I don't feel ill.
Sluggish.
I don't feel bloated. Yeah, I feel kind of carb overloaded, I suppose. Whereas when we have something whole food plant-based, both of us always say after, God, I feel good. I feel really sated and full, but I feel really good. Don't we?
Yeah. True.
Every time.
Errol PC, thank you so much for the super chat. Errol PC says, hello, been a while since I tuned into one of your live streams. Well, thank you for being here and thank you for the super chat. What's the best restaurant vegan in Manchester? That's a tricky one. But if you want a specifically vegan restaurant, not a restaurant that happens to have a vegan menu, I'm biased.
Purezza.
I'd say Purezza.
Wholesome Junkers at Hinterland, which is an alcohol-free cocktail bar. And Aladdin's.
That's
it's more of a.
That's more like a takeaway.
Yeah, but you can still eat.
You can eat in, but it's definitely more. You know, I would honestly. There's loads of information online nowadays. You can probably find a list. Purezza. But I would say for Italian and for pizza, if you're into that kind of stuff, we love Purezza. It's brilliant. It's in the Northern Quarter in Manchester. It's really great place.
100% vegan. Yeah. Fabulous food. Really, really good. And apparently they've got like a little shop now where they're selling cheeses and cheese sauces.
And cool.
Chocolate and
stuff. Helly Welly says, are the claws going in, Paul?
No, she's been ever so gentle.
Yeah. They're there, but it's just for purchase. It's not for attacking.
She's not gripping me. She does sometimes when she's making biscuits, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
But you know she's having a good time, so you don't want to stop her.
Okay, right. A nice one, Tracy. Yeah. It was such a good scene. I will quietly snigger at that, David, and nothing more, but I'll highlight it so others can see. Oh, Adam, I bet, mate. You never know, it might happen. It might happen. Birmingham is quite up and coming, isn't it?
What's everyone got planned for tomorrow? I'm blowing Joan's hair.
Yeah.
That I know.
Before we wrap up.
She washed her hair today. She had a perm a few weeks ago. Well, about 6 weeks ago she had a perm. So whenever she washes it, it needs blow drying. So I go down and bought her a curling tongue that's not, it doesn't heat up like a normal one. It's a hairdryer and curling tongue all in one.
Right.
So I've done a little gel spray with water, Superdrug's own gel. And I just spray it, wet it, blow dry it, and then it stays like that for a couple of days. So I'll be doing that. We'll have a right good goss while we're doing it.
Well, Taz is off to Bury Market tomorrow. Chris says more of the same, rather cryptically. Well, not cryptically, but yeah. I take your point, Chris. Rebel Vegan says, might go to a natural history museum tomorrow. And Ross says, she is so pretty. Ross thinks you're very pretty, Isis.
Ah.
That's nice. Thank you, Ross.
Ah.
Adam says, are you going to be watching the Winter Olympics? I find it fascinating. I might dip into bits of the Winter Olympics, Adam. I do like to check out the snowboarding, particularly like the, like the half pipe stuff. But I don't think either of us are massive Olympics fans, are we? Especially Winter Olympics. I used to do quite a lot of sports back in the day. So obviously, when I got the opportunity, you mentioned Olympics, man. I've got to mention and drop it in that I carried the Olympic torch in 2012. Do you know what I mean? Epic bucket list tick. Carried the Olympic torch in Buxton, England. And played a lot of sports back in the day. So yeah, quite enjoy dipping into the Olympics when it's on. Winter Olympics, a bit less.
Do you know where that Olympic torch is right now? In, is it an oboe bag? In the downstairs toilet.
It's in a pop-up banner bag.
Is it?
Yeah. It's in its bag, in a pop-up banner bag, in the toilet. Yeah.
Not in the toilet.
Not in the toilet, obviously. Oh, Helly Welly.
I'd have had it made into a lamp if it weren't gold.
So taking it easy with perhaps getting out for a bit of fresh air if you're able to. Sounds like a good idea. Rest up.
Let you yawn. Bye, I love you deeply.
Very nice of her to join us.
Subscribe. Bye, darling.
So yeah, Will says, weekend seeing family, I think. Hopefully dip into TK Maxx to find some toy storage. It's a state around here. Yeah. Yeah. Toy storage, always a good thing. Always a good thing, mate. And I do not blame you. Sometimes you've just got to do practical things.
Have you not got an IKEA? They're legendary for stuff like that, aren't they?
But if you want something a little bit different.
But you can also have vegan lunch while you're there.
At IKEA, yeah, you could do, couldn't you? Yeah, they got
just
the
saying,
meatballs.
boys.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need an older queen to point you in the right direction.
Oh, that sounds nice, David.
Sometimes you need a shut up.
I'm spending a day with my best friend. We're going out to the West Midlands designer outlet. We'll probably get a coffee and some food. That sounds lovely, David.
You're going to bed now. Bye.
Rosie, that also sounds lovely. We're off out for food with my kids and their partners as we didn't see them over Xmas. Delightful. Dorcas, gardening and stacking wood. Practical, physical, excellent.
Let's get physical, practical.
Rebel Vegan says, I love her little paws. She has got lovely paws.
Oh, sometimes when she's on my knee, but she's kind of sat facing me, her front part, and she has both her long paws down here. I've never had a cat allow this before, but I'll just grab hold of her paw and not squeeze it tight, but hold it like I'm holding a hand. And she puts her thumb around me like she's holding me hand.
It's cute.
And then I just can sit like that for ages.
She doesn't even let me do that. That's a mother-daughter thing. That's what that is. Adam says, tomorrow is visiting the in-laws in the morning, then football in the afternoon. I'm going to say the last line like I imagine Adam might say it. Come on, you Villa boys! Come on, Villa! Villa! Villa!
Well, he wouldn't say it with a northern accent.
No, he wouldn't. He'd say it with a Brummy accent. But, you know, something like that. Oh, Huffy Pigeon is off to a vegan festival tomorrow. Can't wait for the food. Fabulous.
Nice. Love a good vegan fest. They're always a nice place to meet for, great place to support vegan businesses. Whenever we go, we usually spend a bloody ton and then we're stocked up for like a week or even more.
Yeah.
Like, right, we'll have this that night, then that. We'll have that as a dessert. Yeah, we always get some cracking stuff.
Adam says, the 2012 torch went past my house, but I didn't carry it. Do you still have the tracksuit? I do, mate. I've got the tracksuit. It's upstairs in my drawer.
What were you number?
I can't remember.
42.
I can't remember. I don't even think my number's still on my tracksuit. I have no idea.
I have to look now before we go off because that's going to bug me. It'll be one of my profile pictures.
I think it might be, Flanny. Yes. We're also honoured. We're just as honoured as you. Because as you know, fleeting visits from the ISIS. Oh, yeah, Ashley and Debbie working. Boo. Boo indeed. Boo indeed. Hey, you know what? Back in the day, I used to work in retail. I worked in a music shop. I've done my fair share of weekend working. So yeah, it's not great, is it? Working weekends, Saturdays or Sundays.
I've had a lot of profile pictures over years.
Oh, Harvey and Anna, that sounds nice. We'll be having a vegan brekkie at Bread and Butterflies in West Brigford tomorrow after Park Run. Loads of vegan runners going to be there. Fantastic. That's great.
Ah.
Nothing wrong with that,
oh,
cat.
No, 75. You were. Oh, sure, folk. That's Jason carrying the Olympic torch in Buxton. Stopped for a quick picture. That was before they lit it. Yeah, just before they lit it. Because they give you your torch, and then when the person behind is coming up, then they come up, don't they? And
yeah,
and do all the mechanism and stuff, and then they turn it off again when you've lit the next one, don't they?
Okay, shall we wrap this one up for this evening? Shall we start to wrap things up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I can take my contacts out and get my glasses on. I don't wear them when we're doing a live because light reflects on them, but usually by this time I've got my contacts out.
Adam, if I remember, I don't want to wear my Olympic tracksuit on a mukbang or cooking in the kitchen, to be perfectly honest. 75.
75.
Thank you. If I remember on the next Friday live, if I remember, I'll try and dig it out and I'll wear it just for you, Adam, because you've asked.
I don't know
just for
if
you.
That's number 75, the 75th person to carry a torch in the country, or just in the Northwest.
I have no idea.
I haven't.
It might have been. It wasn't the 75th person in Buxton because there was only about 10 of us, wasn't there?
Yeah, so I mean, it might have. I don't know.
Who knows? It has been lovely, all of yous, to read yous, to answer your questions, to just generally catch up as normal. We always try and do at least an hour, unless, you know, things are untoward or go weird with our internet, like what happened a couple of weeks ago.
But internet
was the laptop, wasn't it? Yeah. But it's been really nice as always to just chill, catch up with yous all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up on the live stream. If you've done it already, that's massively appreciated and really helps the channel.
And don't forget, when you need a gripe, when you need to say, I am pissed off with everything, this world is getting on my nerves. When you need to say that, say it all, allow yourself to say it, get it out of your system, and then remember that the world is actually filled with really good people who want exactly the same as you and I.
Yeah.
but get it out of your system.
And thank you for all of your kind words with regards to Paul's mum, Dad Brom, everything at the moment that's going on. We read yous, we feel yous. We're having a hard time here in the UK. Our brothers and sisters and all of yous over in the States and in America, stay strong, stay passionate.
Thank you, Ashley, for coming in from work and immediately joining us and being our moderator.
Yes.
It's much appreciated.
Yes.
Much
I'll
appreciated.
do that.
Much love to you all. Love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, one and all. Take care of yourselves. We will see you again very soon. And until then, will you please be excellent to yourself and each other. Bye, loves.